It's here. Hello there in internet land. Today we're actually unboxing something I wasn't entirely sure would ever arrive. The Kingdom Death Monster core game and Survivor rewards. So, background history on this one. About 2 years ago, there was a Kickstarter for what looked to be some of the most amazingly detailed miniatures I have ever seen. And then I realized it's a game. So I backed the Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter was done by Adam Poots, who had been previously just been doing boutique miniatures and whatnot. I think he's based in Brooklyn, New York. And his stuff is very, very dark, gothic, monster. It's not for kids, not by a long shot. There's also a bunch of pinups. The artwork is all fantastic and amazing stuff. And, well, basically, what we're getting in this game, for what we backed to the Kickstarter, this is truly, as far as he's concerned, a labor of love, as far as we can tell. The amount of stuff he's put into this game, I mean, this is the core game and some of the Kickstarter bonuses. There's still more coming. This is only wave 2 of the shipment. So I think I'm not going to do this justice without starting to dig into this thing. So let's get started. Just for reference, this is about an 18-pound package, at least. It is huge. It is heavy. And I can't wait to see what's actually inside this thing. Trying to think anything else I could tell you about Kingdom Death Monster. Basically, Kingdom Death Monster, the game is basically a game of survival where the odds are pretty much against the survivors. You wake up in this dark, sunless land, and all you have is a loincloth, a rock, and there is a monster, some kind of beast. Often the beasts tend to have humanoid proportions. That is there and about to eat you, and all you have is the rock, your loincloth, and a lantern. And there's some other survivors, and that is pretty much the way the game's introduced to you. And they did this great little video of it. You then build a settlement, all kinds of other things. But anyway, let's dig in. So first off, we have a piece of cardboard. Not terribly exciting, but probably there for when we cut into the thing itself. Okay, then on top of here, we have the survivor level rewards. Thank you, backers. Backers spelled purposefully incorrect. I'll put that to the side for just a second so we can get at the meat of this, which I'm going to have a hard time getting out of here. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, let's see if I can shimmy this out. So I do not want to ruin this packaging. And it might actually, if I flip it upside down, there we go, and I can just kind of lift it out. There we go. Okay, so that lifted out. We'll put this cardboard box down here in case we need that for storage later. And here we have, this is the actual game box. box. And if we flip it around, we can see just the start of the really amazing art. You probably can't see it in this light, but on this side, the top side, in kind of a relief, is a fantastic little bit of artwork of what is one of the monsters in the game. So let's put that down like that. We're going to push that forward. And we're going to take a look at what was in the Survivor level rewards box first. Since it's a little smaller, it'll probably mostly just be minis. I'm going to open it up here. Slide that to the side so you can actually see me opening it up. There we go. See, that opens thus, and it's got some kind of a flap thing. There we go. And this is the definition of plastic crack. So we have so many sprues of minis in here. So just, I'm going to lift it up so you can see what there is. And the detail on all of these is wow. There's all kinds of different little bits and models. I'll hold it up, see if we can get a quick zoom on that. What you're seeing, that huge wing, is part of one of the monsters, which is the Phoenix monster. And supposedly he is bigger than half the things in War Machine, or even, sorry, not War Machine, Warhammer. So I could dig through each individual sprue, but I know that a lot of people have been doing their own unboxings and putting up lots of pictures. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys what was in this box, rather than dig through. A lot of what's in the Survivor backer stuff is actually duplicate of stuff that's in the main game box. So we're not going to kind of go through that quite yet. And now to open the main box. Thing's got a real vacuum seal going on here. There's really thick cardboard there. So first off, we have the miniature assembly, which also has a link to, I think, a guide to how to actually build the minis, which is going to be fantastic, because that's usually not something that Kingdom Death has included before. So we got this box thing here. We'll open that up. And inside, like in the other box that we had, we've got literally just sprue after sprue after sprue of beautiful miniatures with all kinds of little variations, and it's going to take me forever to get this all assembled and actually painted, but I'm going to do it justice because it is amazing looking. So that's the miniatures, which is the best part of it. Probably, maybe, we'll see. Put that to the side over here. Then we have, this looks like a guide to the phases in the game, as well as this is the hunt track. Because every phase, there's a settlement phase, and then you do hunting, you hunt a specific monster, typically. This is the dashboard, I think, for the actual combat. Then we have some absolutely beautiful little punch-out token things with fantastic art going on there. See if I can get you guys enough of a close-up on those so you can see some of the detail. And then we got another sheet of punch-outs with more tokens. See if I can get that a little bit closer for you too. And then we have something that looks a little bit larger. This is the showdown board. So once you finally catch up with the monster and you have the fight with it, this is what we will be using for that. And it looks huge. I think I even need to get any closer with that for you to see this. And finally, underneath all of that, we have a pad for your characters with their character sheets. This looks like some kind of quick reference guide. These are the character slots. Okay, so you'll have what gear you have and your character actions, a quick reference there. There is gigantic blocks of cards here, which I'm sure represent various events and items in the game and secret fighting arts. Okay, so, and I want to just point out, actually it looks like my tray insert may have taken a little bit of a dinging here. It's still in good shape in general, but it does look like it did take a small impact and is a little bit broken. Can hold it up just a bit so you guys can see the general what's in the actual box itself. We have the dice for the game, which are awesome looking. I think these are maybe profession, armor sets, more cards, more events that can go on in the game. Yep, and then these are buildings that you can build in your settlement. That looks good. Over here here's the equipment cards, and these are bricks of cards. And there's a little bit of damage over on that side too. It looks like that side took a little bit of a hit somehow. But given how much stuff is in here, I'm not surprised in the least that it could be a little bit of damage. This, I think, is the art book and instruction book. Let's take a quick, oh my god. The artwork is amazing. I would show you guys more, but not all of it is necessarily what we would consider family friendly, so we're going to hold off. Sorry guys, I'd love to show you more of it, but I don't want to show someone something they didn't want to be exposed to necessarily. As I said, the game's a bit dark, very gothic, and looks like we've got some this is okay. This might be for your settlement, the settlement character sheets, because you have a settlement thing. And that looks to be everything that is in the box. The actual tray that everything came in also feels pretty heavy duty. Although it did, like I said, mine does look like it may have taken a little bit of damage. There's some cardboard reinforcement to it. But beyond that, this is Kingdom Death Monster. And I'm going to have to do a lot of painting and a lot of miniature assembly to do this justice. I hope you've all enjoyed the unboxing. One thing I do want to point out, as I've been adding to my recent video that I did for Battlemen, on November 27th, I'm doing a 24-hour gaming marathon charity event, which is part of the Extra Life charity, which raises money for the Miracle Children's Network. And we will be doing 24 hours of gaming, miniature painting, and possibly some cooking lessons or some other things. Streaming to Twitch for the whole 24 hours starting on November 7th. And if you feel so inclined, you can donate. We are trying to raise at least $1,000, which is a little under what we raised last year. Last year we hit just around 1,130, if I remember correctly. I'm raffling off we have some items that we're raffling off. We have some donations from the folks at Ninja Division that I've posted in my Facebook stuff, and I'll include some links on my actual donation page. And you can actually check out the donation page information at the bottom underneath this video, since I haven't been able to figure out how to make those little link things in the actual video itself. So I hope you'll check it out. I hope you'll donate if you are so inclined. And this has been the unboxing for Kingdom Death Monster, and I need to get started on these minis. Mine. The precious.